Alex Hormozi exposed the truth about making money in 2025, and no one is really talking about it. Forget the quotes, the gym clips, the aesthetic. What he's doing underneath it all is so much more important, and it's exactly what the broke ignore and the rich understand instinctively. Because here's the thing, Hormozi doesn't just teach people how to make money. He builds systems that make money without him. That's the game. While everyone else is chasing likes and trying to go viral, Hormozi's building media, funnels, teams, and offers that scale without needing his face on camera every single day. And the biggest truth he exposed, money doesn't just go to the hardest worker. It goes to the person who builds the most leverage. And in this video, I'm going to break down exactly how he's doing that so you can adapt the same strategy in your own business. Because this isn't about copying Hormozi. It's about understanding the architecture of how rich people win in 2025 and why most people are still broke. Also, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. I release new videos every week to help you build an income online. Alright, let's break down 3 things Alex Hormozi does that most broke creators completely ignore. And let me be clear, I'm not saying he's the best creator out there and that everything he does is right. There are loads of creators out there doing amazing work to help people become financially free and lead better lives. This video is about extracting the architecture of how he wins, so you can apply it without needing to spend millions and have a big team or a giant audience. Most creators chase virality. Hormozi chases conversion. He doesn't build a product and hope it sells. He builds an offer and then reverse engineers the product to guarantee the result. He does this by asking himself, what problem is painful enough that people will pay to solve it now? How can I eliminate every objection up front? And what makes this feel like a no-brainer? And the outcome of this? He sells high ticket with less friction because the offer is designed to win before it's even gone live. So how does this apply to you? Well, you don't need a $5,000 mastermind. What you do need is a $40 to $50 offer that solves one real problem with absolute clarity. For example, something like, this guide will help you launch your affiliate funnel in 24 hours. That's specific, that's tangible, and that is actionable. Now stack it by throwing in templates, swipe files, or fast action bonuses. So you've got a product that feels like a steal even at 10 times the price that you're selling it for. That's how you turn a simple idea into a leverage asset that prints money. Here's what broke creators don't get. Content isn't the business, distribution is. So what Hormozi does is he repurposes one long video into shorts, tweets, emails, slideshows, reels, and sales copy. Every word gets used. Nothing dies after one post. And when he hits a viral piece of content, then he doubles down on it and will push that piece of content until it stops working. So how can you implement this? Well, you might not have a team yet. But what you do have is time. So you can film one talking head video breaking down your funnel, cut 3 shorts from it, write an email from your script, and turn a line into a hook for Instagram. Then you push it all to one place, your system, not your homepage, not your Instagram bio, but your opt-in funnel, your affiliate offer, your leverage. That is how content stops being effort and starts becoming equity. The biggest move Hormozi made, he scaled with people, not more content. He built a team, they built infrastructure, and now acquisition.com scales because he's not the engine anymore. The system is. Most broke creators try to do it all. They write the emails, they film the videos, they build the funnels, they run the ads, they respond to the comments, and they wonder why they're stuck and constantly burning themselves out. So how can you do this on a smaller scale? Well, you don't need employees to scale. You need partners and you need affiliates. Create something valuable. Set a 40% to 50% commission, something that's going to make it worthwhile for people. Give your affiliates the content, the funnels, and the strategy that they need to succeed. Now they become your traffic system. They become your sales team. You focus on optimizing, building, and scaling. That is people leverage. And it's how you break through the income ceiling without selling your soul to the hustle culture and working yourself to the bone day in and day out. So no, you're not trying to be Alex Hormozi. You're trying to think like him. You're trying to move like him. And that means offers first, systems second, and people always. Let's be real. You're not Hormozi. You don't have a $100 million company. You don't have a full sales team. You're not trying to buy 30 companies this year. But the good news is you don't need any of that to start building the same kind of leverage, albeit on a much smaller scale. So let's talk about how you apply this right now, even if you're starting completely from zero. Okay, so skip the mega course and skip the ultimate funnel builder with 17 different bonuses. And instead, just ask yourself, what problem can I solve in the next 7 days that people will pay me for? Then turn that into a mini course or a PDF guide or maybe a 1-hour masterclass. Something lean, clean, and results focused. This is your product leverage. It's the engine that makes everything else possible. Don't overcomplicate this. You don't need ClickFunnels or Kajabi at this point. You can use System.io or ConvertKit, which are both free tools. On one page, you want to offer something for free to capture leads, maybe an ebook or a cheat sheet, something like that. And on page 2, offer your paid product. This way, every lead has a path to value and a path to a purchase, without you manually needing to sell it each time. Now this is where you multiply. You set up a 40 to 50% commission. You give people an affiliate link, you hand them pre-written emails, swipe copy, content hooks. You make it easy for them to go out and promote it for you. Most people think you need traffic, but what you really need is spot on distribution. So let others bring you the traffic while you focus on building and scaling. This is your people leverage. You're not the only one having to push anymore. You've got a team to do that through your affiliates. Now, when it comes to content, you don't need a team to go viral. You just need to show up with value that builds curiosity. So film 15-second clips explaining the problem your product solves. Break down what makes your funnel different. Show screenshots of your starter pack or your ebook or student results. And end every video with a call to action, like, want to see how I set this up? Grab my free guide below. Now you've got platform leverage, because one short can work for months and months while you focus on scaling your business. Now, once people opt in, don't just send them the same pitch over and over again 10 times. Deliver value, tell stories, show proof, and create a curiosity loop that builds demand. Because this is where trust is built. And trust is what turns clicks into clients. So no, you don't need Hormozi's cash, camera crew, or marketing team. All you need is one simple product, a basic funnel, and a handful of short videos, a smart affiliate program, and a system to follow up with leads automatically. That's how you take the same principles that built a $100 million empire and use them to build your first 1K, 5K, or even 10K online. This is exactly what I do inside my academy. It's the exact model I use myself, and if I had to start over again from zero, this is exactly how I would do it. So now you've seen it, how Hormozi really builds wealth, how leverage actually works in 2025, and how you can start applying it without needing $1 million budget or a 10-person team. So the only question left is, are you actually going to build something? Or are you just going to keep scrolling and watch other people build theirs? Because let's be honest, you don't need another YouTube video. You don't need to binge more content. You just need to go out and start executing. And that starts with one move. So go and grab my free affiliate starter pack below. Inside it, you'll get the exact funnel template, email sequence, traffic strategy that I use to build daily income online. You'll see how I structure the offer, how I build the back end, and how I use affiliates to scale without spending a single dollar on ads. And if that's not enough, then we're giving away a full copy of my $499 affiliate marketing masterclass course to one lucky person who downloads the starter pack. We'll pick someone at random. So if you want in, then now's the time. Click the link in the description, download the starter pack, and start building your system, because you've got nothing to lose but everything to gain. And if you're serious, drop a comment below that says I'm building leverage, so I know who's actually in the game and who's in it to win it. Also, if this hit home and you want to see more content that will help you build an income online, then like this video, subscribe to the channel and keep watching, because we are just getting started.